All right, we are live. Welcome, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. Make sure that you use the chat. Tell us who you are, where you're from. This is a very, very special Facebook Live with our founder, Justin Bellababa. We have a major new upcoming feature announcement. So before we get started, make sure that you are tagging any customers, prospects that you have in this Facebook Live. Make sure that you are sharing it out. We are about to announce a major new upcoming feature. You want every single person that you know to be on this Facebook Live. This will be huge. Make sure that you're throwing the hearts and commenting here as well. So we decided that we are going to stick right to this announcement, take a few questions, and then, of course, we will see you all back here on Thursday. So are we ready?
Let's do it.
So super duper excited, smile on my face, because something huge, I mean, like massively big, just happened that allows us to create something we've wanted to do for a long time. It was on our 2018 roadmap. So our new upcoming feature is, ready? Retargeting. Retargeting. Everybody hashtag retargeting in the comments. So for those of you that don't know, we're new. We're just going to go over what is retargeting. It's also known as remarketing. It's a form of online advertising that can help you keep your brand in front of website visitors after they leave your website. For most websites, only 2% of web traffic converts on the first visit. So how important is retargeting? It's huge. It's massively huge. So let's say you saw a great website that had info that you were interested in. You don't always have time to read all the info right away, right? And you don't always make a decision to follow that person or buy right away. It's those pair of shoes that keep coming up. It's that drill that you keep on seeing, that person that you wanted to follow that now keeps following you. It's seeing your own ad, right? So I'm going to hand it on over to Justin, who's going to talk more about this.
Yeah. So thanks. This is big, everybody. We're really excited. So as you know, as Cheryl mentioned, retargeting it's been on the roadmap for a while. Like we announced it as kind of one of the key online marketing strategies that we wanted to enable. Going back to late 2018. There was this restriction though, and it's I mean it's in the category of good problem to have, but it was still a restriction, and the restriction was basically this: that we have everyone builds their websites on the now.site like master domain. There was a restriction that Google had where if you had more than 100,000 subdomains, you were not able to remarket independently on each one. They had this cap of at 100,000, which is a little known fact. So that was kind of holding us back, and we were like trying to figure out different ways of dealing with it. We as we are a Google small business channel partner. So we have a little bit of pull, and we asked for an exception that they allow us because we have today 150 or 160,000 websites that have been built, and early last week they granted the exemption for us, which is great, and we're waiting several months to get that good news, and we got the good news, and we thought, we have a very busy schedule ahead of us, with AI lead generation, and there's a million things we want to do, but we thought, let's do this. Let's not wait. Yeah. Let's do this right away. We've been talking about it for a long time. It is a very, very powerful marketing strategy. So let's push out some other things that we've been working on, and let's immediately prioritize remarketing now that we got the green light to move forward. So that's exactly what we're doing, and we wanted to tell you, once we made the decision on Friday, we wanted to let you know as quickly as possible that that is exactly what we are going to be building, starting today. So look, this is, for those of you who are not familiar with what this is, I mean, as Cheryl said, you've experienced this before. You've gone to Amazon, or you've gone to whatever, virtually any, online retailer. You've been looking at a site, you've been looking at a product, you've been doing, whatever. And after you leave, somehow by magic, right, everywhere you go, you see ads for that product, right? It's a great strategy to stay top of mind, to build your brand on autopilot. It's an incredible follow-up tool, right? To kind of, keep your business top of mind. And so that is what we're going to be enabling on all now.site subdomains as quickly as we can possibly get it done. So how does it work? Here's how it works. There is a requirement in order for Google to enable retargeting on your subdomain. There is a requirement that you generate 100 website visitors per month. Okay, so not hard, but that is a minimum threshold. That is not something we control. Please feel free to look that up. That is a well-documented kind of Google requirement. So what we're going to do is we're going to enable this new feature in Miami. That's when we're targeting to have this go live. We still have to do some work to build this thing. And so starting when it does go live, we will help you track, right, your unique website visitors to towards that 100 threshold. Okay. And then once you achieve that threshold, then your retargeting will start, right? You will start to advertise to all of your website visitors, including, by the way, for the thousands of you out there who are dying to see your own ad, you'll be able to do that. Finally, right? All you have to do is just go to your own website, and then you will be registered as one of the site visitors. And as long as you're using the same browser, you will be able to start to see your own ad, which I know will be welcome news for many of you who have been asking, can I see my own ad? Well, retargeting makes that possible. So that's really cool too. I think what is so great about retargeting is this is not about having a few thousand ad impressions, like a free ad sample, and hoping to get new leads, right? This is, retargeting is about building your brand with your warm market, right? And what I love about retargeting, and Cheryl, please chime in here, but I love how perfectly it fits with our focus on 3-click marketing. Right? Like, to me, like, it is such, it's such a perfect fit. Unlike, the other paid advertising that we have, which is sort of like separate, right? Where, you're doing your paid ads and you're hoping to get some leads coming in. Retargeting fits seamlessly into the 3-click marketing structure. Like, think about it, right? Like, your first click, posting curated content on social media, creating backlinks that improve your search engine ranking, right? That all drives traffic to your blog and to your website, right? And the more traffic comes to your website, that builds that remarketing list, right? Your second click, adding content to your blog, right? That also improves your search engine ranking. That also will attract visitors to your website, building your retargeting list. And your third click, which is the email newsletter, again, they want to read that article, they click, they drive traffic back to your website and to your blog, continuing to build your retargeting list. So retargeting is kind of, it's kind of like infused into all three components of 3-click marketing. And that's what I think is so great about this. It fits perfectly into our overall kind of like 3-click marketing strategy. So Cheryl, I'm sure you want to jump in here.
Yeah, I think, the 3-click marketing strategy that we all use every day, it's so important. Never before, like, really, it's coupling. Do you have to have that paid advertising in order to get site visitors? That 3-click marketing is so powerful, especially for those that are new to online marketing in building their brand and building brand awareness, right? You do so much in just 3 clicks that Justin was saying, what happens or what you achieve in that first click, second click, third click. It's immense. And you all do it in just 3 clicks. And that's amazing. And all the while, right, you're building that retargeting list and building up to those 100 views. What was once available to those large companies, to people who had lots and lots of dollars to spend, is now we have done, I think what's so great about Royaltie is that evening of the playing field for so many of you who are just getting started with online marketing, who are just beginning to build your brand. For every small business owner, now imagine what you accomplish in just 3 clicks. It's incredible to me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, including now like a paid advertising strategy that actually makes sense for our customer, right? Everything that you achieve before with 3-click marketing plus a paid advertising strategy that keeps your brand top of mind with all of your prospects, right? Like it's huge. So let's talk details, okay? So here are the details. We are going to include retargeting in all of our plans. Okay. Now, if you are on a current plan, so entrepreneur, small business, marketing agency, if you're on a current plan, we're just going to add retargeting to your plan at no extra cost. Okay. So and again, as long as you are on a current plan today or join before the end of March, we will add retargeting to your plan at no additional cost, and you'll still get that free ad sample. Okay. So this is just a win. Maybe we're crazy, but we're just really excited and we want to get this, into the hands of everybody. So, at the entrepreneur plan, we will retarget your first 250 website visitors per month 10 times each. Okay, so that's 250 leads we will retarget 10 times a month. That's 20, so basically 2,500 retargeting ad impressions. At the small business plan, you can do that on 2 campaigns. Okay, so 2 different campaigns. Your first 250 visitors on each campaign will get retargeted to 10 times. And at the marketing agency plan, you can activate it on 4 campaigns. Okay, so you can have 4 campaigns. Your first 250 site visitors will be retargeted to 10 times. So that's like at Entrepreneur, we're just adding 2,500 retargeting ad impressions. At the small business level, it's going to be 5,000 additional retargeting ad impressions. And at the marketing agency plan, it's going to be, 10,000, right? Yeah. 10,000 additional retargeting advertising impressions. Look, if people are going to want, of course, can I buy more? Yeah. Like just like with ads now, we're of course going to enable you to, have the option to buy more if you've got a website that, has, tons of traffic, which obviously many of you do. So that is going to be included for every customer who's on a current price, like a plan that we offer currently. And so if you want to participate and you're, at whatever, 77 or 67, you want to then upgrade before the end of March. And what you will get the retargeting plus whatever ads you already have, right? Whether it's an ad sample or whatever. Okay. So, and then after April 1st, the retargeting is going to be included exactly as I described it, right? So 2,500, 5,000, 10,000, that'll be included. But after April 1st, the existing kind of like outbound ad samples, those are going to go away after April 1st. Okay, so essentially what we're doing is we're gonna have this incredible new capability. It fits perfectly with 3-click marketing. We are going to replace the like free sample, right, of outbound advertising with something that we think is way more valuable, right, which is these retargeting ad impressions. Okay, so we'll like, I know it's a lot to take in. We'll publish all this, of course, shortly, but we just wanted to kind of, you know, give you the good news that is what we are going to be working on starting last week.
Yeah. So, questions really quickly. I know that this is very, very exciting, right? So, first question I see is Diana, and we want to make this completely clear. So if you're on the $77 plan, which is now the $87, we do not have to do anything. You have to be on a current existing plan. 87, which is the entrepreneur small business 167, 327 marketing agency plan, in order for retargeting to be included in your package, right? So if you're on your other plan, you'll stay the same as you were. But if you want retargeting included in your package, then you have to be on a current existing plan. Current
Yes.
means today.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Today.
So there's one here. Laura Smith, who says, what's the best strategy for implementing max success for remarketing or retargeting? And I would say that would be the 3-click marketing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like that's the ball game.
It is.
Right? Like 3-click marketing completely supports, right? Like it completely supports retargeting, right? 3-click marketing is how to attract interest in your business.
Yeah.
Right. And as you attract interest, as you, drive traffic to your site, every visitor will be registered on your retargeting list. And then once you get over that 100 threshold, then the retargeting will start with, which is, it's like, it's automated follow-up, right? Kind of, building your brand, keeping people coming back to your site, right? But 3-click marketing is at the center of everything.
Yeah.
It is the core of the product, and so I think it totally supports this new feature.
Right. So let me restate this again for those who are saying, hey, maybe it broke up, I didn't hear. If you are not on a current plan, 87, 167, 327, you can stay on your plan, but retargeting will not be included in that plan. You have to be on a current plan that exists today, the one that exists right now. That's the plan that you have to be on in order for retargeting to be included in that plan. However, once April 1st hits, those of you, when you're on a current plan, you will have the existing outbound ad sample as well as retargeting. When moving forward, the existing ad sample will go away, and you will have retargeting included in each of those package prices.
Yeah. Like, look, obviously this is going to be adding, expense, right? Like we have to go out and we have to buy all these ad impressions. So we thought the fair thing to do was, look, just like, and we did the same thing with email, by the way, right? So I think we are consistent in this approach. For those of you who remember before we added email, we gave people the choice. You could either, stay at your, whatever price you're on, but not have access to the feature, and that was a choice some people made, or move to a current price and get the benefit of this feature that has a significant external expense. So same thing here. If you're perfectly happy on the plan that you have, we're saying you can stay. If you want to get the benefit from this, this offering, and you want to keep that advertising, good timing. And you want to get the retargeting, and you want the added benefit of a $25 or a $50 or $100 outbound like lead generating advertising sample, then just upgrade before the end of March.
Yeah.
Right. And then after that, as Cheryl said, we'll include retargeting on all new customers who join after April 1st, but they just won't get the free sample that's included today.
Yeah.
And that's how we're going to keep the prices the same. Like, we're not going to be increasing our prices, but we are going to be, adding retargeting, and for people who join after the April 1st, taking out that free sample ad credit.
This is from Shelly. She says, will the system know that I have more than 100 viewers to my website and start remarketing the day the tool goes live?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And as part of, like, in the interface, we will help you keep track of where you are. So you'll say, okay, well, I'm at 50, right? So I need to kind of, keep doing my 3-click marketing, keep driving traffic, so I can get to, to over 100 and, this month.
Right. Michael Pendleton, are we retargeting your ad or your website?
I'm sorry?
Michael Pendleton says, are we retargeting your ad or your website?
You can't retarget an ad. An ad isn't you can only retarget websites. That's all there is, right? Like, an ad, your ad appears on other people's websites. So when they click your ad, for example, like your current kind of outbound ad, they click it, they go to your website, right? They would be registered automatically on your retargeting list, and then you would start to show your ad to them as they continue to browse, right? We'll show your ad 10 times per month to everyone who's on your retargeting list.
Yep. Susan says, will the notice of allowing cookies be enabled with retargeting?
Yep.
Shell, April 1st. I think Justin went over what are the new prices for new customers. Same pricing.
Yes, but just no outbound advertising sample. That sample is going to go away after April 1st for new customers. If you have it now, right, you keep it, and you just get retargeting on top.
Yeah. The 100 unique visitors, is that accumulated or needed each month?
Every month.
Every month.
Yeah.
So 3-click market, 3-click market, 3-click marketing.
And again, please verify this for yourself. This is not something we made up. This is a Google retargeting threshold, and we have to live by that. Yeah.
Uncle Joe makes a great point. He says, it's so huge. Think about it. Most people have to see your brand 4 to 7 times minimum before they buy or recognize you. Now you can hit them up to 10 times. It's far better than first-time exposures to new people only one time. Yep. 100 each month. 100 site visitors each month. So again, I have to stress this. I cannot stress this enough. 3-click marketing. Do it. Stay consistent. You're given a reminder to do it every day. 3-click marketing. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, your business pages, 3-click marketing. It all goes back to 3-click marketing.
Yeah, and Ron, good question. When a person hits your site, the retargeting just happens. No form filled out. Yeah, no form. They don't have to fill in anything. No, that's the magic of this, right? Like, this is kind of the magic of Google, right? Like, there's a tag that we're putting on our site, on each of your sites, right? Each of the 150,000 sites we have or so. And so that tag is what Google uses to continue to advertise to your site visitor.
Okay, let's clear this one up.
Yeah.
It's from Janos. He says, so if I'm not buying ads, I can't retarget anything.
No, incorrect.
No.
You're going to look. No, this is based on visitors to your website. So as long as you are using 3-click marketing, which is if you're not using 3-click marketing, you are not using our product.
Yeah.
Okay. So as long as you're using our product, right, and the core functionality is all inside 3-click marketing. As long as you're doing that, you're driving traffic to your website in different ways, right? Mm-hmm. Email, blog, search engine optimization, social media marketing, right? Like, you're using a number of different strategies to drive traffic to your website. Each one of those visitors is going to be tagged and added to your remarketing list, and we will just automatically start showing them ads. Okay, so you don't have to buy separate ads. That's going to be included. That's going to be included for every customer who is on a current plan.
Yes. Kelly Williams Lord says, so come April 1st, there will be no more ad pins when someone joins, meaning they will have to buy ads separately.
Yes.
On ads, yes.
Yes.
Angela Jones says, will we be able to see who we are retargeting?
No, because there's privacy issues there, of course, right? Like, Google knows, right? But they don't tell you like the name of the person, right? Because remember, that person has not, to Ron's question, this person hasn't filled in a form, right? They haven't given you their personal information, right? So this is a way to stay top of mind with people who are interested in your business, right? People who've actually like visited your website without breaching all those privacy, restrictions, right? So Google knows who those people are, and Google will show your ad to them over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. Lots of, oh, wow, no form needed. Kind of light bulb.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm glad we clarified that. That's super important.
Is there a time frame for the 10 retargets?
Per month. Yeah. So, like it's not like we're going to deliver all 10 on the first day. Like you're going to want to spread that out, right, to stay top of mind, right? That's kind of how you do it.
Yep. So Laura says, well, we have a technical explanation from Royaltie today to help us sound knowledgeable. I love that. We're going to kind of post something that's written out for everybody so that they can share. We need to upgrade. So Shell says, so I'm confused about the end of March deadline. I know we need to upgrade to be grandfathered, yes, to a current, but new people signing up after April 1st, they will still pay the same rate. They will only have retargeting included in their package. No ad sample. Those who get in before April 1st, they will have the ad sample and retargeting included in their current package price, but there is no change to the current package price, even after April 1st. Can you give an example of what a visitor will see when your website is retargeted?
Your ad. Exactly your ad. Right? So the ad that we build for you when you sign up, or that you have built yourself or modified, whichever ad is pointing, like, is directing traffic to your website, right? That's the ad that we're going to use.
Yeah. The number of retargeting visitors for each package, 2,500, 5,000, 10,000.
Yeah.
Will the pricing for additional ads change?
We have no plans to change that.
If you are on the $87 plan and have two websites, will they be split or go to one site?
One site.
It needs to be on one site.
Yeah. Because remember, if you have two sites, now you have to hit 100 here and 100 here, right?
Yeah.
And what will be included is 250 visitors, right? 10 times to 250 visitors. So, because you see, that gets pretty tight, right? Like if you've got 100 minimum here and 100 minimum here, that doesn't give you a lot of wiggle room.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, we're going to be putting it on, your primary, whatever you indicate is kind of like your primary site. That's going to be where the retargeting runs. At the entrepreneur level, at the small business level, it'll run on 2, and on the marketing agency, it'll run on 4. Now, of course, there will be, I'm sure, many people who want to, buy more retargeting. We're just saying this is what we're including in the subscription.
So people are asking where they can learn more about Royaltie and what we have and what 3-click marketing is. Intro to Royaltie AI.now.site. Someone please put that in the comment section. Intro to Royaltie AI.now.site. We'll go over everything that we currently have. Becky says, will we be able to specify demographics for retargeting?
That's not really. It's about, like it's better.
Mm-hmm.
These are people who have visited your website.
Yeah.
Right. So it's going to retarget your actual website visitors. So as long as as long as you're kind of like sharing content that's relevant to your business, right, and emailing a list of people that are relevant to your business, you're only going to be remarketing to the people that have actually shown interest in your business.
Will this be available to white labels resellers also?
It will be available. I can't guarantee, I can't say right now that every single white label is going to get the exact same treatment, because we've got different white labels have different pricing, or gray labels or resellers have different pricing. So that's going to be case by case, but the capability will be available for sure.
So after April 1st, there will be, we have to say this a few times. So after April 1st, there will be no more ads, but you will be showing ads related to our websites. Is that correct?
Sort of, but
Retargeting.
yeah, we're going to get rid of the outbound advertising free sample that goes out to total strangers. Okay, that's what's going to come out, and what we're going to replace it with is remarket or retargeting, showing your ad to people who have visited your website, right? Up to 250 visitors 10 times per month each. So that's just going to replace the outbound ad sample to strangers, because honestly, the return on investment that you're going to get from those same, from those advertising impressions with remarketing is going to absolutely destroy the return on investment from showing the ad to strangers.
So this is from Vito, and I want to go through this one more time, Justin, because you don't have to have an ad to initiate retargeting. You have to have website visitors. Vito's question is, so if I have 3 ads running, do all 3 get retargeting? It's about the visitors that come onto your website. It's not about the ads. That's why 3-click marketing is so important here. You don't have to have an ad to initiate retargeting. You have to have website visitors. There is no better way to get website visitors. Everyone gets website visitors when they do that 3-click marketing, right? You need 100 visitors in order to enable retargeting. So let's everybody get on the 3-click marketing. Everybody should be hashtagging 3-click marketing. Everyone should do it every single day. 100 site visitors a month gives you the ability to start retargeting. And we all know how powerful retargeting is. I'm telling you, it's that pair of shoes that you cannot escape. It's that drill that you clicked on once. It's that person that has influence that continues to follow you, even though you have not followed them yet. It's like the haunting on the website that just cannot escape. And you want it. Uncle Joe made a great comment. People are making great comments here about retargeting. It's so powerful. People need to see your brand over and over and over again in order for it to be recognizable. So marketing and retargeting couple perfectly together.
Yeah, and there's some comments here about can you move your retargeting between 2 websites? And I see a comment that, so now our focus is on one website. No, buy more. If you see value, right, from your primary site in retargeting, right? If you see value in it, and you say, I would like to add this on my other sites, absolutely, right? This is what's included in the subscription. That's not meant to be the end. That's just what's included, right? Just like any kind of paid advertising, right? Like the free sample was never meant to be the only paid advertising people would consider. It was just meant to give you a sample of how it works, and if you wanted to buy more, you could buy more, and you'll still be able to buy more kind of outbound paid advertising. And the same thing here, right? Like I think we're providing a solid amount of retargeting. But yeah, if you've got 2 businesses or 3 businesses, and you say, I really like the way that retargeting is kind of building my brand on my primary site, I'm going to add it to my second site. I'm going to add it to my third one as well. That's up to you.
Yeah. Yes. Focusing on what Yes. If you want to upgrade your plan, right now, if you want to upgrade your plan, get in. If you're on an old plan, 47, 57, 70, whatever is your old plan, and you want to upgrade to the entrepreneur plan, small business or marketing agency that exists today so that you can have retargeting included in your package along with the ad sample, you can email support, right, Justin?
Yes.
Royaltie.com. And you can do that today. So to achieve best retargeting results for a person with several businesses and web page, we would purchase more retargeting to associate the separate pages, or would I need to sign my other businesses up separately? Can I really?
Yep. Go for it.
Okay. So Don, you have 3-click marketing. If you're on the $87 entrepreneur plan right now, you're prompted 3 different times to enable 3-click marketing for each one of those businesses, each one of those industry categories. So whether you're posting on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, inside of groups, and more, you should be 3-click marketing for each one of those businesses, up to 3 for your entrepreneur plan. Retargeting will be enabled on one of those sites that reach 100 visitors, right? Reach those 100 visitors. If you want to purchase more retargeting because you've reached that 100 visitor threshold through 3-click marketing, well, you can do that. That will be enabled later. But the 100 visitors, that retargeting that's included, that will be included for one of those sites inside of the entrepreneur plan. I hope that cleared it up. Good. Will I be going over this in tomorrow's? Yet we can, of course, go over it more and more. And we will write it down. Like Laura Smith was asking, will we have something written for everybody? Yes. What did I miss it?
So impressions are considered a visit? No.
No.
Nope. So when a person, right, one person visits your website, that's a visitor. Okay. One person equals one visitor. You need 100 visitors a month to initiate the retargeting. Then every visitor, every person, right, who visited your site will then see your ad 10 times per month.
Yes.
I hope that's clear.
Me too. So yeah, Bangy, if yes, your account or current plan to take advantage, you do that by emailing support@royaltie.com. I'm still not here. Okay, we answered the grandfathering in. I hope we've answered the grandfathering in. No, impressions are not considered a visit. They have to view your website.
Yeah. A person has to go to your website. That's a website visitor. You need 100 people to go to your website, not ads, not email.
Yeah.
100 people to your website in order to initiate the retargeting. And then once you do that, we will show your ad to those 100 people, up to 250 people, okay, 10 times on other websites. They will see your ad, right? Those 100 people or 250 people that actually go to your website will see your ad 10 times each on other websites as they continue to browse. You know how when you go to Amazon and you see the shoes and then you leave Amazon and you see that ad for shoes on CNN and ESPN and everywhere you go? Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think people are getting confused with they will see the ad, but coupling the ad. 3-click marketing, they'll see the ad for retargeting. When people are asking, what will they see?
They will see your ad on other people's websites. And the goal is to build your brand and drive them back to your site.
Yeah. Susan, way to go. She says, I have 100 on both businesses, no problem. Use 3-click marketing. It works. Way to go.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like, look, 100 people.
Yeah.
Like, that's nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing. If you use 3-click marketing and you build your audience on social media, 100 is nothing, right? Remember, you also have like all of your contacts, right? That hopefully are on your email list, right? Like all of that, 100. Like if you're not getting 100, within your first couple of months of marketing, then you know I think that speaks to kind of like the need to build your audience, use 3-click marketing every day. Because if you can't get 100 visitors to your website, I think it's not very likely that you're going to get a lot of sales.
Yeah. All right. So if a person signs up after April 1st, when there are no ads included in the package, what ad will people see when they are retargeted?
Oh, we will still create that AI optimized ad, but
Mhm.
it'll be used now for a different purpose, right? It'll be used for retargeting.
Yeah.
And then if someone wants to buy more ads to show to strangers, they can do that.
Vito says, will the first 100 visitors get the retargeting or all after the first 100?
Yeah, Vito, it's a list, right? Like you're building a list, you're counting to 100, and then once you get to 100, 101, 102, every single person on that list is going to start getting that retargeting. It's not like you ignore the first 100, right? But Google won't start your retargeting until you get to 100. So once you get to 100, then everybody will start to see your ad through retargeting.
Right. Hey, Uncle Joe, I know exactly what you mean where the confusion's coming in. Is that the ad associated with the same website? It's yes. So we're going to make sure that we spell this kind of out for you all with all the details and just post all the details here so there is no confusion right here after this live on our Royaltie page. Okay.
Come on, do we still advertise in the Google Ad networks? Absolutely. Yeah. Like for sure. We're not changing the outbound advertising at all. Like that capability will continue to exist for people that have the budget to spend on outbound advertising to strangers. Okay. That capability isn't going to change. What we're doing is we're kind of refocusing the advertising kind of impressions that are included on building your brand, following up, through with people who have visited your site. So it really kind of ties advertising kind of perfectly with the rest of 3-click marketing.
I love what Joyce says here. We all need to listen to this. This is why 3-click marketing is necessary. Joy, exactly. Susan, who said, yes, using 3-click marketing works. Look, everybody, hashtag 3-click marketing. If 3-click marketing is working for you, I know so many people, 3-click marketing, it all ties back into 3-click marketing in order for you to get those 100 site visitors so that that ad can be shown to those people over and over again. That's retargeting. Start at 3-click marketing. It all starts with 3-click marketing. Sorry, go ahead. What did I miss?
Please differentiate an ad from a web page. Well, I mean, your website, if you go to websites in our system, those are your websites. That's kind of like, at the center, that's where your blog is, like that's the website, that's kind of at the core of everything, right? Your email newsletter drives traffic back to your site. Your blog, that content gets added to your site. The website that's your property on the internet. An ad is just a little, like box that that appears on other people's websites. Yeah. But if the difference between an ad and a website is still kind of confusing, please contact support.
Right.
Because that's a pretty fundamental concept.
Look, we're going to post all about this right after this Facebook Live. We're going to kind of give you all some information about this and, of course, how it works. We'll be following up again on Thursday to answer any questions that people have about this. We also do a Wednesday training inside of our group. We'll even have one tomorrow as well. So if you're in the official corporate royalty group where you can ask questions, for sure, we'll be able to help and ask some questions. But I feel like, no, we're going to try and answer all of those questions in the doc that we're going to post and here. Lots of 3-click marketing. There we go.
Yeah.
So, yep. Okay. Okay. So, I think we answered.
Maggie,
We're going to lay it out.
I'm confused. Is online ads, ad pins going away? They're not going away. They're still going to be available for purchase. The only thing that look, if you are a customer today, nothing changes. You're going to keep whatever outbound ad pins that you have. Okay. It's not going to change at all. Okay. If you're on an $87 plan or higher, right? Like if you're on like a current plan, we're going to add a bunch of remarketing ads into your current plan. All right. After April 1st, the free sample of outbound ads, that is going to go away. But if someone wants to buy outbound ads and advertise to strangers, they can still do that. The ad pins aren't going away. I don't know how more clear if I can say that any more clearly.
The ad pin that exists after April 1st, it will just be used in a different way, and it will be used in retargeting.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we put it here and kind of the overall view.
Yes, Serena. Retargeting is only for now.site pages. If you're using some other website, then we don't have access to it. So we can't set it up.
Hold it on .now.site.
Yeah.
All right. Can you explain what a sample is for everyone? Oh, did I miss one, Justin?
No.
Go ahead.
I like how people are already jumping ahead to like lookalike audiences and custom. Yeah. Later.
All right. I think we should end it here, and then we will make sure to post kind of an explanation that you all can use right after this Facebook Live. Okay?
Okay.
Exciting times.
All right.
Is coming.
Yes. Super exciting.
Yep.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Bye.